What do I got? Nobody pays me.
What if I make this right with some baseball memorabilia? Guys, I've got Babe Ruth's autopsy report.
I'm going to tell you something I never told a client ever. You shouldn't bet on sports.
Give me the loot! Give me the loot!
I can't do this anymore, Danny. This small-time bookie.
Only a matter of time before California legalizes sports betting.
If and when, what's our edge?
That you extend credit to low-life degenerates?
I have personal relationships with my clients.
Biggie, the Oswalds are here.
Give me the loot! Give me the loot!
That was good.
Throw it like you're going to jail. Forever.
That's a look at the news show Bookie, premiering today on Max. The 8-part series follows the life of a bookmaker in L.A. just as California is about to legalize sports betting. Join us now, the star of that show, one of the top-selling comedians on the planet, Sebastian Maniscalco. This year, he's already starred opposite the legendary Robert De Niro in the comedy movie About My Father, which Sebastian co-wrote. And tickets go on sale tomorrow for his 47-city It Ain't Right tour, which includes 2 nights just up the road from here at Madison Square Garden. Sebastian, great to see you, man.
Yeah, nice to see you
God,
again.
you're busy when you hear all that. 47 nights to go. What have I done?
I heard that. I'm like, am I doing that? But yeah, we're excited. Excited for the show to come out, launch the tour this week. So yeah, I'm just bouncing around New York City talking to everybody on the planet.
So this show is great. Bookie, it looks really good. It's out today. People are going to love it. And it's you again, like we've seen you a few times now. The Irishman, for example. There's comedy, of course, but you got acting chops too. And the story goes that Chuck Lorre, the creator, one of the co-creators of this show, Bookie, saw you in The Irishman, and he goes, "I know I liked him as a stand-up, but man, that guy can act too."
That's very nice of him to say. Yeah, Chuck Lorre, I went and I met him. I pitched him a show kind of around my life, and he said, "You know, we got this show about a bookie we'd like to do. Have you any interest in that?" And I was like, "Wow, that's kind of an idea or a concept I'd never really seen on TV, exploring what a bookie is doing now that legalized gambling's pretty much everywhere." So it's interesting where it takes me and my character in Los Angeles. We go to a bunch of different. You know, I'm collecting money from a trust fund kid, a housewife, and everybody in between. You know?
So how is it different now then for a bookie? Because you're right, I could just pick up my phone and make the bet. I don't have to meet somebody in a dark alley.
Yeah,
like I used to all the time. I revealed too much.
I can't see you in a dark alley with a paper bag of money here.
Lay the points on the Dolphins. Yeah.
I think people like a bookie. I think some people like a bookie just because they want to be off the grid. They don't want to have any trail of maybe them gambling. And there's a relationship there with a bookie that you just don't have with an iPhone.
So you're a busy guy, as we detailed there. You got a lot coming at you. How did you decide this was a part you wanted to play, to invest your time and effort in?
Yeah, first, I wanted to do a comedy. I've never done a TV show. I'd done a pilot 6 years ago, but I never really did a comedic TV show, single camera. And with Chuck, who is, a hit maker, and he's got, north of 1,000 episodes of TV under his belt, I was like, wow, what a great guy to do this with. And I had a great time. We shot it in Los Angeles. I live in LA, so I got to be, at home with my kids, and it was really great. I hope we have an opportunity to do it again. I think it turned out really, it's a funny show. It's dark, and I really enjoyed doing it.
It's a really funny show. Let's give people another look here. Bookie, we see Sebastian's character juggling the demands of everyday life with that unusual day job.
Hi, honey.
We got a problem.
Go.
Go? I'm not one of your scumbag losers.
What do you need?
1,500.
I just gave you $3,000.
My Invisalign, hello?
Why are you doing that? I like your snaggletooth.
Also, Anthony's tuition's due.
At what point is his father going to kick in a few bucks?
His father's in a psych ward eating with a spork.
Hang on. Yeah.
Hey, 703.
Go 703.
How's your day going?
Oh, life's a cabaret. Go.
Packers, Rams over 52. Titans +6. Dime on each. That's all I got. Thanks.
All right, you're down. Good luck, 703. All right, I'm sorry. I'll come by later.
If you let me open up a checking account, I wouldn't have to bother you like this.
Honey, what are the 2 conditions I gave you before we got married?
No banks, no musicals.
I love you. Bye-bye.
Juggling a lot, this guy.
Yeah, it's also he's got a personal life. He's got a wife. He's got a stepkid. So a bookie's also has another life outside of being a bookie. I think the connotation when you hear a bookie, he's in some dark room with a bunch of papers, smoking a cigarette. But this character, we explore his life outside of being a bookie as well, which I thought was really interesting.
You obviously have shown that you can command a stage. You sell out arenas around the world with your stand-up, Madison Square Garden, multiple nights, and everywhere else in the country. What do you get out of this kind of work that's different? Obviously, you don't have the immediate response from the audience, but how is this gratifying in a different way than stand-up?
Well, this is challenging for me, this is comedy, but obviously there's no audience there, so sometimes I don't know if it's funny just because the validation when I do stand-up is I hear the laughter, go, okay, that works, and here, it's it's a getting used to, but I like it. I like it. It's a different form of entertainment for me, and every day I go on set, I'm learning something new. So for me, it's working with other people. I mean, stand up, you're alone. Now I got co-stars, I got other actors that I'm working with. So it's fun. It's fun to explore. It's fun to improv a lot, and it's nice. It's a nice departure to do this and then go back to stand-up. I appreciate stand-up more.
We were watching some of these clips. People are going to say, was that Charlie Sheen in there? Yeah, that was Charlie Sheen in there. Back together, by the way, with Chuck Lorre after their little breakup on 2.5 Men a decade ago. What was it like working with Charlie?
It was great. He came to set. He was, really nice, kind of quiet, shy, humble. A professional, we ran lines, and because I'm 50 and I can't remember anything anymore. So I gotta read these scripts over and over again. So I was asking people always that, you want to run lines? You want to run lines? So I know I have it. But he was great. He was an absolute professional, and I never met him prior to this, and he's in 2 episodes, and he plays himself. So it's great.
The last time I talked to you about a year ago, you were on the cusp of your movie coming out, where you're playing with De Niro. Mm-hmm. De Niro was playing your father, and you said, I just can't believe this. I didn't think he'd say yes. He said yes, and then you tell him the story about your dad going down and spending some time with De Niro for a few days. Do you still pinch yourself at the fact that you got a 47-night tour that's going to sell out arenas around the country, and you and De Niro are acting in scenes together?
It's funny. I was on an airplane, and somebody was watching about my father in front of me. So I've never had a movie on an airplane before. So I tapped the woman on the shoulder, and I said, is that a good movie? And she's like, yeah, no, it's all right. And nothing. And then she turned around again. She's like, no, it's about a son and a father going to visit the rich family. And I go, I'm in the movie, right? And she looks, she's like, oh, that's you. It's like, it's kind of a story of my career, It's like I'm in a movie with De Niro, and the woman in front of me at the airplane don't even know that I'm in it, and she's talking to me. So, it's crazy. Listen, I got in this business to do stand-up comedy, and it's taken me places I never thought it would take me.
Well, we cannot wait to see you back out on the road with the next tour. Congratulations on this show. The first 2 episodes of Bookie are available now to stream on Max. You can catch new episodes every Thursday. Sebastian Maniscalco, man, you're the best. So great to see you. Congrats.
Thanks for having me.